looking at the commodity space, really, of course, it's about oil and what oil is going to be doing in terms of the sentiment that we have across global markets, in terms of indices, in terms of the yen, again, and also in terms of what's happening in terms of gold. So if we see further downside in terms of gold, we're likely to see, downside in terms of oil, we're likely to see upside in terms of gold, and vice versa, because people are really starting to flood to gold as a safe haven asset once more. But that's really dependent on markets selling off quite heavily. So we're going to start by looking at what's happening with US crude market. US crude has of course been having a tough time of it late, but we've seen some sort of recovery of sorts recently. We did see a pretty choppy week just gone. You can see we got pretty decent moves towards the upside, followed by decent candles towards the downside. Now we can see today we are getting a nice rally coming into play. This is the hourly time frame, and you can see we got that trend line breaks. That was pretty bearish signal, but as I say very often, trend lines aren't everything, and the key is often just swing lows, swing highs, support levels. On this occasion, 30.48 would have been a real great indicator that actually the sell-off was going to continue. And the fact that we actually got this little creation of lower high and the break at the neckline at 32.25 was a bearish indicator and pushed us back towards this 31.22 support level. But now we're actually moving back up above the first swing high, 32.86 resistance. So actually, at the same time we're seeing the FTSE trying to break through 6,033, we're seeing this trying to break through 32.86. So both key levels, if they do manage to break through, that's very bullish. If they don't, then we could see this actually start to turn lower from here, because it's a very crucial level to be watching out for. But basically, the way we've got it at the moment is that we've got lower lows and potential higher highs, and therefore it's a little bit more of a question mark. But there is some sort of signs that we could see some sort of resurgence, but really it's going to be key as to whether we get a close above 32.86. Finally, looking at what's happening in terms of gold, like I was saying, really it's going to be inverted to what we're seeing in terms of oil prices. So we're seeing a deterioration coming into play today, despite the fact that we did see that nice breakout towards the upside from that symmetrical triangle last week. And then really it was this failure to create a new high, and the break in the neckline, that was a bearish signal. We followed that up with a move lower. 12.01 is the real major point of support that we'd need to break for this to start looking bearish once more. It has come down to 12.01, and now it's asking some questions. So again, oil at a key level that if it's broken, then it starts to look like we could see further upside. Or if it doesn't break, then it's going to turn lower. Gold, exactly the same kind of thing. We're back to 12.01. That is an absolutely crucial level. We're either going to break through it, and then that gives us a signal for a continuation. Otherwise, I think we're likely to turn higher from this level.